Hey guys, it's fun and easy to use Google Forms to make surveys and quizzes, so I'm going to show you an easy way to do that. Alright, so you've got your form here, and I've titled it Quiz About Me, and subtitled it This is About Me, How Well Do You Know Me? So my first question is a multiple choice question. Okay, so my first choice I gave is blue, and I selected other for the next question. I can add an option, so let's say I decided to add green as an option. And then down here, maybe I don't want to do anything more, so I'll take that out. Okay, now I want to make this a required question, so I turn that on, and I want to add another question. So I have another question here. Now, this one I might want to make a drop-down menu. Okay, so I would option 1 would be pizza, okay, and option 2 would be sandwiches, okay. And the question is, what is my favorite lunch? All right. So that's also a required question, so I'm going to make sure that I choose that. Okay, turn that on. And if I wanted to duplicate this, I would just hit this here. And if I wanted to get rid of this question, I would just delete it. So let's delete it, okay? So now I only have one question on my quiz about me. I'm going to add another one. All right, so I'm going to make this one a linear scale. All right, and I can change it so it automatically gives me 5, but I can make it 10. So on a scale of 1 through 10, how much do I love pizza? Okay, so if you know me, you're going to get that right, okay? So label 1, you can just, it's a pretty standard thing, but we'll say least, and 10 is most, all right, or however you want to call them. Okay, we again want to make this a required question. Okay, let's say I wanted to add a picture of pizza because who doesn't love pizza and pictures of it? So let's go to our search. Okay, we'll put in pizza. Come up with, they all look so good. Let's go with this one, which seems to have a problem with its olive placements. Okay, so we have a picture here. Okay, we can call this not great pizza. Okay, good stuff. You can do things like add sections. So if you had a whole section about pizza, you might want to add the next section could be about likes and dislikes. So you would do that here. Where would you do that? Add a section somewhere. Here we are. Okay, so you could call this dislikes. Okay, and these are things I don't like. Okay, so our first question could be another multiple choice. Could be checkbox, list all the things I don't like. All right, let's see. What don't I like? Okay, option 1, meat. Okay, option 2, other I have accidentally selected. So we're going to go back and make this cheese. Okay, this is also a required question, so we'll call it a day there. All right, I've got my whole quiz made. All right, so now I want to share it. So you could do a variety of different things. You can go into settings and you could collect email addresses, or you could just leave it so that it's anonymous. You can collect your quizzes. You can also make this a quiz, but this is just a survey. Okay. You can save it, all right, wherever you want to put it. And you can get a pre-filled link. So if you got the link to this quiz, you could give it to somebody and then they would just click on the quiz, come right to your Google form, fill it out, and then once you're done, you would collect responses. All right, so you would see what people came up with. And again, you could either have it anonymous or you could collect their email addresses. You can also turn this into a spreadsheet. All right, and this is this is pretty cool. You have to have some data, of course, to have a spreadsheet. So there's lots of different things you can do here, and Google Forms is again pretty easy to play around with. And I hope you have fun. Thanks.